today where we stand, in India we have all the master craftsmen, the tradition of literally building with the limited resource, whether it is stone, whether it is the type of soil, whether it is the type of ecology, whether it is the type of bricks created out of a local material, or a plethora of local building materials, have responded beautifully to creating sustainable architecture over time, and not just vernacular, but great, grand, luxurious architecture over time. And that is the image of India. That has globally made us famous more than any other thing, more than any other singular entity can. The architecture of India is what has caught people's imagination worldwide. Today we stand in a place where all we hear is so many craftsmen committed suicide, so many craftsmen are ashamed of their profession because it has brought nothing but deprivation to their families, where they will let their children become beggars rather than actually make the effort to pass on the craft. And we have the social responsibility as interior designers, product designers, I would even say as industrialists, as architects, to actually make this dying crafts and dying craftsmen adapt to our modern day requirement, such that they become part of our future fantasy. We cannot let the fantasy makers of our past disappear and hope that there will be someone else who will take up the onus of creating the future fantasy. We are in that unique situation, that unique point in time, where we do this now or we have lost an opportunity forever. So this is, in my opinion, one of the directly relevant meanings of the word adapt for all designers. So one of the things that needs to be studied when we study context is what is the identity of the inhabitant and what is the identity of the design outcome. So identity itself is a very difficult word to sort of comprehend, especially more so in today's day and age, because we are always talking about a global identity, whereas I have so far spoken about the unique identity of that person in that place. So with the bridge between the unique identity and the aspiration for a global identity has to somewhere be made. I believe that because human beings are a continuum in history, we have a priori conditioning even before we were born to embody a certain history and a certain lineage of thought processes, of philosophies, of culture, and that's not going to disappear. Okay, so we need to find that unique response which embodies our unique context as well as our global aspiration. So I believe global aspirations are not the same world over. They might be focusing at the same image, but they are coming from a different background. So therefore, that identity gets formed out of this unique combination for each culture. And that identity is extremely important. Otherwise, we stand the risk of having these alien, meaningless, disengaged embodiments of human activity, which is architecture.